Hey guys, this is Mr. Breen, and in this video, I'll talk about Greek 212 adjectives. Here's a basic rundown of the adjective forms. Just to give you some pronunciation, we have the masculines kalos, kalu, kalo, kalon, kaloi, kalon, kalois, kalus. For the feminines, kale, kales, kale, kalein, kalai, kalon, kalais, kalas. And for the neuters, kalon, kalu, kalo, kalon, kala, kalon, kalois, kala. Notice why we call them 212 adjectives. Because the endings come from the second declension for the masculines, the first declension for the feminines, and the second declension neuters for the neuters. So we go os, u, o, on, oi, on, ois, us, a, ace, a, ain, I, on, ice, as, and on, u, o, on, a, on, ois, a. These endings should seem pretty familiar. So notice that our rule still holds for anything where the stem ends in epsilon, iota, or rho in the first declension. So the masculines, which come from the second declension, those are unchanged for this word makros, which means long or large. So we get makr, the stem, plus the ending os, u, o, on, oi, on, ois, us. And the neuter is the same too. On, u, o, on, a, on, ois, a, okay, plus the stem. But then for feminine, instead of a, ace, a, ain, we get a, as, a, on after rho, iota, or epsilon. And then the plurals are just like normal. So go ahead and get some practice with this. I've given you three nouns. I've given you their dictionary entries, neanias, arche, and dendron, and two adjectives, argos, a, on, and andreos, a, on. Notice that the feminine ends in alpha rather than eta for this adjective because the stem ends in iota. And I've also given you the forms of some nouns over here that come from these nouns. Go ahead and write the form of argos and of andreas that agree with each of these things. So you should end up with 12 words. I'll give you a moment to pause this, and in a second I'll put the answers up on the screen.